Well, well, well. What can I say? Quite a game, huh? We drew 2-2 with Atalanta away. Fully deserved to Atalanta, of course. Great display from them. Absolutely utter BS performance from us in second half. And after we got up for 2-0, for some reason we are starting to be in a defensive position, and we are starting to think that this game is over. Well, then we just let them attack, and after a while they just stop doing it because they will be tired. But then again, it's Atalanta, guys. It's Papu Gomez. You should know that. But apparently you don't. You haven't learned anything from last season. Atalanta never ever give up. Yeah. Okay. Let's do the. Our lineup was as follows. We had Gigi Buffon in goal, we had Asamoah on the left back, Benatia and CHIELLINI in the middle, and LICHTSTEINER on the right back. In the center of the midfield, NATUIDI and Bentancur. MANDZUKIC on the left flank, Bernardeschi on the right, Dybala and HIGUAIN up front. When I saw the lineup, I thought that Bernardeschi starting on the right. I'm not quite sure about that because he hasn't played at all, at least this season. He had some minutes here and there, but nothing spectacular to deserve him starting spot. But then again, he started, and congratulations to him for the goal, and congratulations to him for this assist, which was absolutely astonishing. It was beautiful to see, so congrats to him. But other than those two highlights, there was pretty much nothing from him. Yeah, I'm not gonna bash him. I'm not gonna praise him either. I'm gonna tell it how it is. And he had a goal, which was let's be honest, it wasn't tap in, and he had an assist, which was a beauty. Do not write off all the worries about Bernardeschi, because this is only the first game, and yeah, he got subbed off after an hour or so. So I need more time for me personally to see him develop, to see what he can do. Somewhere after the first goal, they subbed off Cornelius, who was the striker, and they subbed on Josip Ilicic, and they changed it completely. They changed the style of their game completely. They had no target man up front. They were much more movable and much more mobile up front than they were before the substitution, and that's where the trouble started. After the substitution, they scored a 2-1. Which, I don't know, was it the foul by Bernardeschi or was it the dive by Papu Gomez? I don't know. D'Amato got tricked if that was a dive. If it wasn't, well, Bernardeschi got schooled. So it was a free kick, and a poor, very weak handling by Gigi Buffon, which gifted them the ball, and Mattia Caldara scored a 1-2. They were completely impressive after that goal. So second half, it was all just downhill. They were much more aggressive, they wanted more. We never found our play. We scored a 3-1, which was disallowed because of some stupid, absolutely moronic stuff from LICHTSTEINER. He went with the elbow right into Papu's face for some strange reason, and the VR clearly called it. Yeah, we well deserved, of course. Congratulations to the ref. However, it was very poor by D'Amato, who was our referee. He should have seen that foul much earlier. And yeah, great header by MANDZUKIC, but still, it was disallowed, so it didn't count. And then they scored a 2-2 by excellent header from Cristante. CHIELLINI wasn't marking him at all. Benatia wasn't marking somebody else. Yeah, 2-2, and then we just couldn't break them down. It was very, very silly stuff from a lot of players. We couldn't mount any real pressure on them. Maybe it was a foul on HIGUAIN just before the final whistle, when he got bundled over inside the box, but VAR clearly wasn't used there. When does referee needs to decide when it's time to use the VAR? Is it because of enough complaints from other players, or does he decide it by himself? It should be, of course, himself, but if it is, well, D'Amato was an absolute idiot today. His refereeing was astonishing. The Dybala penalty that we got, there was never a penalty. His free kick, stroke the shoulder of Pitania, never a penalty, and the VAR confirmed it wasn't a penalty, but he still blew for a penalty. And luckily for the world and for fairness of all things, Dybala didn't score that penalty, which was very poor penalty, of course. So yeah, and we end up losing 2 points. We draw our first game of this season, and it's disappointing because maybe we're spoiled now because we win 6 Scudetti in a row, but one draw doesn't change it. We are still in the title race, of course, and yeah, it's a long season, but still, Napoli are very strong. They demolish every opposition at the moment, and now it's international break. They can recuperate, they can start off with some tough games ahead now, but we are also coming up to some huge games. Lazio at home next game. Yeah, it's a tough one. Yeah, I just don't know what to say anymore. Let's go to player ratings then. Gigi, well, he had that absolutely poor handling from Papu Gomez's free kick that gave Caldara the 1-2. So for the guy of that caliber, he should do much better. I will give him a 5 out of 10. On left back, Asamoah didn't do anything wrong in the first half. Actually, he did quite well, but in the second half there was a lot of some weird stuff going on. So for that alone, I will just give him a 5 as well. As for Chiellini, I'll give him a 5 also, especially because of that marking on Cristante. He should have seen him coming, he should have seen that ball, and should have been more aggressive. He usually is, but that's why I don't understand why he wasn't at that moment. Benatia was a very weird performance from him. He did it okay for the most part, but there was some clearance and there was some poor positioning as well. I will give him a 5 as well. On the right back, Lichtsteiner is an absolute idiot sometimes, and this confirms my disliking of him, because this elbow and the constant yelling and constant nagging on Papu Gomez after that yellow that he got, yeah, and he was just a red card waiting to happen, so Allegri luckily subbed him off. I'll give him a 5 just for that, because he's not reliable. We keep subbing him off. I can't rely on that right back anymore. Sorry, I can't rely on Lichtsteiner. In the middle, Rodrigo Bentancur was actually one of our best players today. I will give him a 6. Pretty good passing, and as I say, young lad does things very well. It will be very hard for me to keep him away from starting 11 when Pjanic is back, so maybe we should switch to 3-man in the midfield. Blaise Matuidi runs a lot, runs like nobody's business. He runs a lot, and he does what he needs to do. His passing is just adequate, just okay. It's nothing spectacular, but it doesn't need to be either. It's not his job to be the spectacular guy. I'll give him a 6 out of 10 tonight. Not very great performance, but still. And then we go to left flank and Mario Mandzukic, who did absolutely nothing apart from the goal that was disallowed. Nothing. It was invisible. Support duties granted, yes. He supports the midfield. He supports to Asamoah on the left back. We get nothing from Mandzukic when we need him offensively. So I will give him a 5 out of 10. Paulo Dybala in the center of the mid. Invisible, useless, did absolutely nothing. That penalty miss, it was never a penalty, but when we actually got that, you should score. The guy at your level with number 10 on your jersey, you need to score. 4 out of 10. And this is one of the poorest displays I've seen of Dybala. Yes, he was a bit deeper than he usually is, he was out-muscled, but come on. Everything he did went to Atalanta in the second half, and yeah, it annoys me today. So 4 out of 10 for him as well. Maybe a bit harsh, but yeah. And on the right flank, Federico Bernardeschi. Now this is a very tough one, because yes, he scored a goal. Rebound, but still he scored a goal. Yes, his assist was amazing. And yes, his first 3 minutes, I actually thought he was gonna do excellent game tonight, because yeah, he had already a shot, he was active, he was visible. Yeah, we saw a lot of him, but suddenly he just disappeared, and then he appeared on the goal, and after that assist as well, he also disappeared. So, yeah, I will give him a 7 out of 10 because of the assist and because of the goal. Let's leave it at that. And for Gonzalo Higuain, well, this was a good display for Higuain. He was actually the only one who tried out there, and he really wanted to win. He fought for almost every ball. He did actually quite okay. So I will actually give him 8 out of 10. What do you know? I'll give Pipita 8 out of 10 because of his work rate. It was just unusual to see. The bench time did him good apparently. The goal was absolutely exceptional, and for the first time in my vlog I will actually give rating to the referee. 2 out of 10. And the VAR stuff is just crazy. Sometimes we give a penalty, sometimes we don't give a penalty, and even if it's a wrong call, we still give a penalty. Yeah, that's it. Bygones be bygones, eh? Anyway, we draw 2-2. We're the same points as Inter at the moment, so Napoli are alone on the top of the table. Disappointed, yes. Our luck that international break is coming up right now. Bunch of players going out to international duties. Hopefully, the most important thing right now is nobody gets injured, everybody gets back healthy, and those who are injured at the moment, let's get them ready for the season as well. It's time to introduce Benedict Övedes into the field. It's time to get back to Claudio Marchisio. It's time to see what Sami Khedira is like after his injury, and Marco Piazza needs also playing time. And we gotta sort out the right back. We gotta. Di Ciglio, get well, please. I need to see what you can do, because I can't rely on Lichtsteiner anymore. Let's end the episode on the positive note, however. Juventus Women played their first game of the season and won 3-0 against Atalanta. What do you know? So, yeah, they have a great start to the season, 3-0, and I actually got to watch some of the game on the Facebook. Somebody sent it live, so thank you very much for doing that, and please continue doing that, because yeah, it was fun. It was fun to see that every day you see women play football in a Juventus shirt. So, international break coming up. I will do one video of me analyzing the FIFA 18 based on Juventus ratings. I'm gonna spend some time making that video. I want to do it great. I want to do a great video for you guys. So yeah, remember subscribing, remember commenting, comment on my player ratings. Do you agree with them? Am I too harsh? Is it fair enough? Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, follow me also on Twitter. My account is linked down below. That's it. Have a good night. Forza Juve. Season is still long and Napoli hasn't won anything yet. Long season. My FIFA 18 video coming up in a week or so, maybe. I don't know. I will update you on my Twitter page. Please follow that. I'll see you then. Ciao ciao and buonanotte.